is that, I've had 2 speeches outlined for Jim. I'm not going to bother you with them. When I realized, I said, I'm saying too much for 3 or 4 minutes. That's all I have a chance to use, right? Is that I saw one of the better known of us there, sitting there. He started to write down everything, thinking he was going to have 3 speeches, but he's not going to have them. But the thing that stands out for Jim is 3 things. It's greatness. It's bigness, right? He did nothing that was small, ever. And the symbol of it is that big elephant on the front of the Times on Sunday Times, time after time. That big-footed elephant walking down there, shaking. Oh, don't tell me. Nobody smiled. I have a picture of it. I cut it out. I wanted to, every time I think of Jim, I want to think of a man who does big things, even if they're elephants, all right? Jim didn't come to preach at any ordinary church. He picked the biggest one that you could find, St. John the Divine, right? Is that the other thing is that he never stopped it when he left St. John's. But first we met, we were changing the entire Christian church in the United States. That's what Jim was doing, and he did it. All right. And then finally, when it seemed like he had nothing else to do, right? And he left St. John's, and so we said, oh, what's going to happen to the world now? And what Jim really did was to remember something. I remember when it seemed he first heard it. It was during those movement years, and Jim really talked about all of the unknown face in New York, and that there was no place that you could find a list. There was no place that you could sit down and call them all. None of them, there was no time all of them had been together. And Jim realized that there was something beyond his own faith, right? But he always did. And so when he left St. John, it was for the sake of the world. And it really was. Here's the biggest city in the United States, right? And he puts it all together so that we can all know each other. Well, there's only one better than that, and that's God himself, So here we've got Jim. All right. Thank you, Jim. All right.